When you become a real estate agent, there's no ceiling as to how much money you can make and how much success you can achieve and how much contacts you can get to know and how much you can penetrate in the markets. Hi everyone. So many people around me have been asking, I've seen many people saying that I want to make the shift from wherever they are today, whichever industry they're in, into becoming real estate agents. Basically because they know that when you become a real estate agent, there's no ceiling as to how much money you can make and how much success you can achieve and how much contacts you can get to know and how much you can penetrate in the market. So all that sounds great, but the fact that real estate agents are on commission-based jobs, and if they don't make any deal, any transaction during the month, they get zero at the end of the month. Of course, holds many people back. And yes, becoming a real estate agent, it's not for everyone. But long as you understand what it takes to become a successful real estate agent, then there's no reason for you not to make it happen. And my best advice on this subject, that you have to basically keep in mind 3 points. Number one, that you're coming to an industry or you're coming to a position or to a certain business activity that is not completely new. It's not like you're doing something or you're about to do something that no one ever has done it in life. You're coming to do something that people are doing it today and people did it before and people will continue to do it, and everyone is making it happen, or there are many people who are making it happen and making big success stories out of it even. So there's no reason for you to say, I can't do it. Long as you put what it takes, which we will come to it. Number two, the big holdback on this is the salary. Now, long as you are in sales, for you to actually keep your sales position, you need to generate sales. That's for sure. So if I bring you now and I tell you, okay, I'll pay you 100,000 dirhams basic salary as a real estate agent, that means you have to generate sales that covers the 100,000 dirhams or the 10,000 dirhams basic salary, plus generate enough ROI or return on investment for the company. So whether you are on basic salary or you're on no basic salary, if you don't generate sales, you're not gonna survive and you're not gonna keep your job active. Now, with real estate, the difference here is that you have no ceiling. And the fact that you can sell a studio and make 5,000 dirhams commission, or you can sell a building and make 1 million dirham commission, applies to everyone. And the difference between this guy and this guy is basically knowledge and experience. So when you come to the real estate, to a sales environment, of course you have to make sales for you to make it happen. And in real estate, there's no reason for you not to make sales. And the third point that you have to keep in mind, the fact that most of real estate agents, most of the people, when they come to become real estate agents, they keep thinking of, if I don't close, I'm not gonna make commission at the end of the month. So I'm not gonna get money at the end of the month. If you keep this in your mind, you're most likely not gonna make it. But if you come and you keep in mind that if someone does it, I will do it. And if you focus on what you need to learn and what you need to practice in order for you to make it happen, and you've managed your own expectations, that probably you're not going to make money in the first month or the second month. It's all about how fast you can learn, and how fast you can learn is very much, to a very far extent, dictated by how many hours you put in. So if you put 8 hours, you're going to learn within 8 hours. If you put 16 hours, you're going to learn maybe double. But long as, of course, you're operating at your optimum capacity. I don't want you to do 16 hours or 20 hours and your capacity is only 6 hours, and the rest you're just doing, you're running around like a horse without learning much. So, and I truly believe, long as you have the right mindset before you step in, there's no reason for you not to make it happen. And as for the market today, whether the market's up or down, I look at all these towers and buildings and construction in Dubai, and us as real estate agents, we have no equity in most of these projects, or most real estate agents, they have no equity invested in these projects. They basically, I look at these towers and I say, someone has to deal with these towers. Someone has to serve, someone has to manage, someone has to sell, someone has to lease. And that's why when I started actually the real estate fam properties, I started in 2009, which was not just at the peak of the global crisis. It was the peak of the global real estate crisis. Real estate was one of the main triggers that it was overly exposed all over the world, and was one of the main triggers for the crisis in 2009. So I started in 2009, March 2009, I bought the license because I took the step and I said, every single square foot I see now in Dubai, has to be rented or sold at some point, and I don't want to be just an audience. And if there's one transaction that's going to happen in Dubai, why not me? You know? And if you come with this mindset, rest assured you will make it happen. Now, one more tip: you need to choose the right platform to join. You need to choose a company that has this mentality and has this mindset. Like I said, there's no reason for you not to make it happen. Even if you join the wrong company, if you're really determined to learn, you will still learn and you will still change direction. You can change company until you find the right environment and the right team to work with.